Hello, fellow Gwent players. You really thought it couldn't get worse, did you? You really thought it was at its peak. Oh, how wrong you were. How wrong we all were.
Busted.
Harmony Overkill. Now, this deck is Harmony, but absolutely overkill on the Harmony. And to explain that, we have to look at that one card that is different from all the other Harmony decks, and that card is Portal. Summon a random unit with 4 provision costs from your deck on both sides of this card. Now the card puts out 2 random 4 provision cards, but if you only have 2 4 provision units, it's pretty consistent at hitting those certain cards. And that card is obviously Dryad Fledgling. Now this card is a really weird one because about a month or so ago, CDPR changed a lot of the 4 provision 4 power cards simply because Portal was too powerful, except that they didn't change this, even though Harmony is probably one of the strongest engine decks in the game. And because of that, you can not only now put out 2 fledglings with water, you can also put out 2 fledglings with Portal. And that's what makes this deck so strong. You basically have 3 Waters of Brokilon. Now Portal you have to draw obviously, but something like Water of Brokilon can be easily tutored with Fauve or Call of the Forest into Fauve, so the only thing you have to do with Portal is draw it, and if you draw it, you are in a pretty good spot. The next 4 provision card is Dryad Keris. Now, simply put, this has to be a special card because otherwise Portal doesn't find the Dryad Fledgling's consistency. And I really don't like this card, honestly. It's not good against poison. It's just a 6-point play if you have Dryads, and I guess that's okay for a 4 provision card, but realistically this is the only card you ever mulligan with the fledglings, so yeah, you only just mulligan 4 provision cards in this deck. The rest of the deck is actually quite powerful. Trained Hawk is a beast with Harmony, which has 2 abilities to either damage a unit by 2 or move an enemy unit. Now both of these abilities are actually quite strong, especially the movement, which is very strong against something like Northern Realms, which do have a bunch of roll-locked cards in their repertoire. Now the strong thing about this card obviously is the fact that it is a beast, which triggers Harmony a lot, and the fact that it is Harmony itself, which boosts itself obviously when the Harmony is triggered, which is incredibly powerful if the card has this much utility and variation. You can definitely argue that this is one of the strongest 5 provision cards within Scoia'tael right now. Next up we have Miner, just another card that has a Harmony tag on it. It damages a unit by 2, and it's actually the only dwarf in this deck because we don't run the 4 provision cards and we are not running Defender in this list. Even though I would like to play Defender here and there, but I do think this card is fine enough to trigger the Harmony on the dwarf tag. Plus it has Harmony itself, so boosting itself whenever the Harmony is triggered is also very helpful. Next up we have Dwarven Chariot. Now you always have to be careful that you play Miner before this, because if you play this before Miner, the Miner obviously doesn't trigger the Harmony, but apart from that, this card is actually pretty crazy. Spawning a Rowdy Dwarf, and if it's bonded, it spawns 2 Rowdy Dwarfs, so it could be a 12-point card if you have both of these cards in the hand. But the main thing is, if you only have one of these cards, this could honestly just be a late game finisher, because this triggers pretty much every Thrive on the board, and you're usually gonna have like 5 or 6 Thrive units, so this becomes like a 12-point, 11-point play. It's ridiculous. This card, for a bronze card and all the Harmony triggers that this card does, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely amazing. Next up we have the Dryad Ranger, another Harmony card, this time also one that gives poison. Incredibly good card, incredibly powerful with the poison tag and the Harmony tag as well. It's just the timing of this card is a bit awkward since it is a Dryad and you can't really play it after you played Water of Brokilon, since you want to keep your units thriving and boosting themselves. But even if you play this after Water of Brokilon against something that you know doesn't have too much control, it could be really powerful, as it is just another added points to the Harmony. Next up is the Half-Elf Hunter, probably one of the most underrated cards in Scoia'tael. Not a lot of people play it in regular Harmony, but I think in this deck it really thrives, since in a short round it gives you 2 units for something like Oak, and you do like the short round in this deck. You pretty much like every type of round in this deck. It's kind of crazy. This is one of the most versatile decks, and this card really helps flooding the board with units, and the Elf tag and Harmony tag obviously help with the entire synergy of the deck as well. Hawker Smuggler, a human tag to trigger the Harmony. Usually this plays for like an 8-point card. By the time you play this, you should only have golds in your hand, and this just boosts up these gold cards so that you can have big gold cards for later rounds. If this card can't be dealt with, it's also really powerful simply because it just gives you points into your hand, not onto the board. And yeah, that's really powerful. This card's just really ridiculously strong, and yeah, nothing else to say about it really. Murilega is probably one of the most auto-include cards in Scoia'tael right now, as well as Etriel, which I'm going to be talking about next. Usually you play Etriel first, since this does get more points if it's bonded with the Etriel. 13 points for 7 provisions, plus triggering Harmony if Hawk is not on the field is absolutely bananas. And as I said earlier with the Hawker Smuggler, you usually play Hawker Smuggler rather late, so that if this or Etriel is in your hand, these cards do get boosted and are harder for the opponent to kill. As I said, Etriel, very good. If you know what your opponent is playing, you can definitely sort of play this after Murilega, since 7 damage is quite a lot and can deal with quite a bunch of engines if need be. Next up we have Percival Schuttenbach, Harmony 2. This card is ridiculously strong. You usually play this in earlier rounds against something like Nilfgaard or Northern Realms. You like to play this in sort of a short round or in round 1, so that just fodders more of the poison or the reset on Baron, something along that line. And yeah, I mean, it's not the greatest against poison, since we don't have Defender and the Purify doesn't really do much. Even then, it's still a very powerful card against all the other decks, so yeah, definitely something you want in your Harmony deck, since it also triggers Harmony as well, being a Gnome and all. Weeping Willow, a Treant that also has the Harmony tag, which either gains a shield or poisons an enemy unit depending on which row you play it on. Usually you're going to use this for poison, since poison is a very powerful mechanic right now, and Harmony as well. This is very powerful as a Harmony engine, because a lot of people will kill this card as your engine, since it's a very big engine at 6 points already, so it just keeps growing up to 8, and by the time this dies, you can play Oak and trigger all the Harmony again that the Treant tag would have prevented. So I don't know, sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't, but when that happens, you obviously benefit from this being a Treant and being as big as it is. So yeah, I don't know, this card is just really powerful, honestly. Every card in this deck is really powerful, honestly, except maybe Miner and Dryad Karis. Other than that, pretty much every card is pretty busted. Fov plays a nature card, Water of Brokilon is a nature card, Call of the Forest is a nature card, Dryad Karis is a nature card. This is very rarely bricked, since we do run Dryad Karis and 2 of as well for it, so yeah, this card's pretty efficient. This card is very, very good. I mean, it's one of the most necessary cards in this deck as well, because this will find Water of Brokilon, and if you can find Water of Brokilon, you're in a very, very good spot. Call of Forest, play a Scoia'tael unit from your deck and boost it by 1. Very good with Etriel and Murilega. Also can find you Oak if you didn't have it, or sometimes you just play a Bronze Harmony engine as well with this. Like, if you draw all your golds, this card becomes really funny when you just play like a Half-Elf Hunter with it for like 7 points, and the Half-Elf Hunter just keeps growing and growing. This card is just like efficient, and it's really good with Fov. So I mean, most of these cards I don't really need to explain. You already know these cards. It's just the one big difference is the portal in this deck, but I will still talk about the rest of the cards, obviously. Water of Brokilon, the big boy, the major player of Harmony, spawning 2 Dryad Fledglings into the row. Yeah, this is basically like Portal on a stick, except you need to draw Portal, and Portal kind of messes up with your mulligans, so this card obviously one of the best cards in the game, and I can definitely see this card getting nerfed next patch. Maybe they're gonna put Dryad Fledglings on 3 powers, or put this onto 13 provisions, because at 11 provisions I think it is way too cheap for the amount of power that it has. So yeah, I mean, what else am I going to say about Water of Brokilon? Y'all know this card. So yeah, let's just move on to the next card. Speaking of cards that everybody knows, the Great Oak. Damage an enemy unit by the number of cards to the left of Oak, then boost self by the number of cards to the right of Oak. Do I need to explain this card? This card is the best finisher in the game. It's super flexible, it triggers Harmony. There's really nothing bad to say about this card. Probably the best card in the game right now. by like a long mile, and like it wins you so many games just single-handedly. It's crazy. Yeah. It's a really good card. And then we have Portal, which I have indeed talked about earlier. And as my stratagem, I play the Unshade Saber to spawn 2 Scoia'tael Neophyte. Sometimes it helps keep certain engines alive. It's a 4-point stratagem that can trigger Harmony, and I mean, that's okay. So, yeah. And that is Harmony Overkill. You basically have every Harmony card except for Cirsa. Other than that, you have literally every card that has the Harmony tag. And let's see how this deck performs in actual games. We are obviously going to be playing in Pro Rank, since this deck actually got me to Pro Rank, because it's just ridiculous, the power level of it. It's really, really incredible how much power this deck can produce. So yeah, let's just see what we can do for our first game here. Alright, so we're going to be playing against Enslave. Ooh. So can he deal with all of our engines? That's gonna be the question. Opponent goes first. So if we find Portal, we can smork pretty hard here. We find both fledglings. We're gonna mulligan both of these fledglings. Okay, we don't have Portal in our hand, so we're not gonna go entirely for the smork plays here. Now you could play Water of Broccolon in round 1. I wouldn't really recommend it against Nilfgaard, since they do have things like Asire or the Banish card, which can put these cards back into, or like banish these cards entirely. So be careful against like something like Nilfgaard when playing Water of Broccolon. In this case, if we had Portal, I would obviously play Portal like turn 1 here, because it simply helps us winning this game on even. And winning this game on even is absolutely like ridiculous. Okay, so he's playing for Imperial Diplomacy. I'm guessing he's lacking like proactivity in his deck. That's okay. So I think we just start off with like a half-elf hunter, I'd say. And then we're probably going to play the miner. And if the miner dies, we can play the other miner. Okay. Vigo into the doggos. Okay. So we can play miner to try and kill the Vigo now, because Vigo might boost himself. Okay, so that does trigger the assimilate on the Vigo, so we can kill the Vigo with the other miner. We could play it really slow from the start, because the more engines we have, the more points our other cards can get. Oh wait, he's gonna, wait, what? Why not bait out the poison? Why not bait the fact that you might have poison? That's kind of weird. Okay. See, now already our Dwarven Chariot is 8 points. But that's actually not enough. Huh, that's actually funny. Okay, do I just play for the long round? I guess so. I mean, like, what else am I gonna do? I'm just gonna play Smuggler here. Then I'm just gonna play Dwarven Chariot here. Yeah, should be okay. It boosts him, or like, I would have liked it to boost the Etriel, because Etriel can die to like something like Assas, or what's it called, Tourney. Interesting deck this guy plays. Okay, we have Portal. We could actually just try and 2-0 here, honestly. It's actually not out of the question. We have Poison on Fov Call. Sure, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll just pass here, right? Yeah, sure. I'll just pass. That's pretty good. Let's play Remedy. Wait, why not play Get More Carryover? That's weird. Yeah. Okay, we mulligan the Fledgling here. I shouldn't mulligan again here, but I want to get something else than Trained Hog. Okay, Dryad Karis. Okay, this last mulligan's a bit risky, but I do want to do it. Okay, that's actually very good. Okay, so Portal. Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about that though. That's kind of weird. Okay, so we answer with our own Portal here.
If this is me now.
Oh, he's yoinking that. Okay. Glynis, sure. He's probably gonna play Defender, so we might keep our poison for the Defender. Now we just do this. Play Mystic Echo, play around the Banish. And yeah, see where that gets us. We might use the movement to move the Defender away. I don't know why he plays Portal with the Van Morlehem Hunters. That's kind of an interesting play. Menno for Joust. Oh no, now we're only getting 4 points per turn. What a shame. Alright, let's go. Now we get the engines going. Okay, there's the Defender. Now, do I move it? I think I move it, right? Actually, I don't know. I should have poisoned maybe Glynis, and he's just forfeited on the spot. Because he knows he has actually no chance against us. Alright, we're gonna play the tactical decision. That is probably the artifact deck. So against this deck, you have to be very careful which resources you want to play out in the early rounds. We got 2 Dryad Caresses, that's kind of annoying. So what I usually do against this deck is try and get an earliest, like a pass as soon as possible, pretty much. That's my main goal for this right now. Try and get an earliest possible pass, and from there on just see what happens. Okay, there's Joust. I could play Hawker Smuggler here. I think I'm gonna play Hawker Smuggler here. And just use my stratagem here. I might also use the Hawk as well, but if he doesn't get a hit here, I might just pass. He might also be a Redea deck. I think he is a Redea deck. Wow, he's actually a Redea deck. So that actually doesn't put him ahead, so we just pass here, right? Yeah. That's pretty easy pass from me. He's already committed his Redea. He might Asire it back or something, but I think I just take it how it is right now. So if he bleeds now, we just play Portal, realistically. Or we could just play Portal to intimidate him. We could also do that. Oh god, I don't want to draw another Fledgling. Okay, that's good. If he plays his artifact now, we can just smash Portal. Okay.
Naturally.
We still have Oak. Oh no, we don't have Oak. The only good cards we have left is Schuttenbach. I think I just play my half-elf hunter here. We're losing a bit of points if we don't play Portal immediately, but we're not sure how far this guy is willing to push this round.
Out of the way, rabble!
Cantarella. Oh Jesus.
Let us see.
Into Call, but that's dead. So we don't have Call anymore, which means we can actually just play for Fauve into the Karis, which should be okay. We're gonna Karis the Cantarella here, because it's our lowest point unit. So if he has Vincent, he can just Vincent this, and I shouldn't care too much about it. Okay, so he's passed. That's good for us. So now we can just like smash Portal and Water. Go for triple water, as I like to call it. We have 2 Hawks. Oh, we don't want another Fledgling. Okay, I'm actually gonna keep this hand. I would like to maybe mulligan the Ranger, but oh wait, I have poison. Wait, why would I mulligan the Ranger? So we smash Portal round, like turn 1, because it plays around Mata. I mean, you can't Mata now anyway, but you know, we have to do this anyway, so. Okay, sir, can you please play a card? Okay. Smash Portal into Smash Portal. And there you go. We have now 6 points per turn, technically. I mean, he's gonna poison the other Fledgling, obviously, but that doesn't really matter too much. Shoop. Oh, he might go for 13 damage there. Shoop and, Shoop and Redea is actually not that bad. So he's actually apply random row effects on all rows. Sure, okay. That's kind of memey. I like that. Alright, I guess that's kind of annoying. Especially this Ragnarok. Okay, how do we deal with this? Oh, we could actually use Hawk as movement. What do I want to do here? I think I just can play Miner here. Yeah, sure, whatever. Jesus Christ, just look at this. This is insane. Okay, there's the ball. We're gonna poison that with our Ranger Danger. Next up, we're gonna play Hawk to move something onto the DD row. Yeah, play Hawk onto this. Look at that. Just beautiful. Everything just triggers. It's so beautiful. Just gonna lock some stuff. Poison more stuff. Sure. That's fine. That really doesn't matter though. Just look at the points I'm getting. It's crazy. It's so stupid. Harmony is so dumb. It's actually the most stupid thing ever.
He who knows too much.
I'm no mere huntress. I'm a predator.
Look at this. Like, what is he supposed to do against this? It's just, I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points per turn. Every turn. Except maybe the next one, where I play Morlega, and the one where I play Oak. And that's it. Literally every other turn I get the poise. I get the harmony. Sire, okay.
I shall do as you command.
Not gonna lead her? Okay, whatever. We just play this now. We're like, what, 27 points ahead already? This is gonna get like crazy amounts of value, this Dwarven Chariot. Oh no.
Do not
We
make
can now
me
purify
beg.
this. Oh, he has Redea again. That's fun.
Mysteries of this world,
Okay.
boundless they are.
So we play Chariot and then we play Oak next. And then we should win. Pretty easily. Oh my god, just look at it. It's so stupid. It is actually so stupid. Bribe. Oh, maybe he finds Oak. Oh, he finds muy leca. You kill this. Okay, you killed the Harmony. That's also fine. So, yeah, Oak's pretty big, eh? Oak is pretty big here. Okay. Show me your 35 points in 2 cards. Well, he has 5, so he needs 30. That's 9. Well, it's close. It's close. It actually is kind of close. But it's just not enough, is it? So, well, I mean, it was actually kind of close in the end, but he got a pretty good Ragnarok off of his shoot, which was like 20 points. So even then, we win by like 8 points. So it wasn't even remotely close, honestly. All right, we're playing against Precision Strike. Precision Strike's actually like our worst matchup since they do have Scorch and all of that nonsense. So we might actually have to spread out the stuff a bit here. But like maybe, like if we can win round 1, we should be good though. And then we bleed with like Portal. I don't know if I actually like this hand too much, but I'll just go with it for the moment. Yeah. Just see what it does, or what it can do. Okay, that's our poison. Very nice. Just gives it to us straight away. That's good.
Your next move shall be your last.
Okay, it's purified though. So that's good then.
Tired.
I could play Hawk. I don't really want to play Hawk though, because I think he just played reactively so far. So I think I can play Weeping Willow on the 6 to scare him a little bit. Oh my god, he actually had 2 purifies. Wow, that's actually impressive. I'm not even mad though. I'm not even mad at that. I could play Chariot here. Chariot actually isn't too bad. I want to play Hawk on his like maybe Swordmaster if he has a Swordmaster. So playing Chariot here is actually fine. Okay, there's his Elven boys. He's gonna get Elrin out now. That's not too bad. We just play for Etriel now. Etriel Murilega. He's gonna pass here, I assume. Or he Yavens the Etriel. That's also fine. Nope. Gonna do this. And give me the nice little Murilega value then. Okay, this should be his pass though. If not, I'm gonna pass. There's no way he can do this. Yeah, there you go. Alright, now we just bleed with Portal and have like the short round with Water of Broccolon. We don't really mind if we go down a cart. We just want to force out something like Scorch out of him. If we get force out Scorch or like Shiru out of him, that's actually very good for us. We maybe don't want 2 Hogs, but definitely don't want the Fledgling here. Karis is kind of bad. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Not the greatest hand. Might have liked something like a Miner or like a Half-Elf Hunter to trigger the Harmony, but that's fine still. So we just play Portal here.
The waters of Broccolon still
We might play
run
till Water's our last card. We might actually just play for Oak as well here. It's actually not wrong. Okay, there's Murilega. We could pass, but why? We need to push out more stuff out of him.
1 arrow. That is all I need.
Okay, we can kill this Murilega now. I don't mind that too much. Avalok, okay.
It's time.
That's alright. I don't mind that too much. We have to play Hawker Smuggler here. Then we play the Dryad Karis. And then we just finish with Oak this round. Or maybe not. Maybe we just keep this and get the carryover.
I'm no mere huntress. I'm a predator.
I'm not sure what his actual finisher. It might be Igni. Igni might actually be his finisher here. So do we play Oak out here? Or do I just pass? I think I just pass. Interesting. Kind of got out of this pretty well. Oh, we got Oak already? Oh, that's kind of funny. Alright. I guess we can play Call for like Half-Elf Hunter. Okay, sure. Whatever. This sounds actually fine. I wonder what his first play is. If his first play is like a low point unit, I might... Okay, it's... Vernasil.
Forgiveness for traitors.
Gonna keep it at that. Let's see what he does here.
Now we will see who is weak.
Okay. I think I'm gonna... I shouldn't have played that there. I shouldn't roll stack here. Because now he has the Igni. He probably is gonna Igni just now, and we're gonna lose. If he doesn't Igni here, we can easily win this now. Use your... I mean, you shouldn't use your precision strike there. Really, you shouldn't. Okay, maybe he doesn't have Igni. Maybe I'm just a bit too afraid here. Mata. That's actually good, because now we can offset his Igni by quite a bit. Okay, he's gonna kill that. That's good. That's smart. So I'm guessing he's playing for Oak here. Understandably so. But I don't think he has Igni. Sorry, boys. My camera just got completely whooped there. So we gotta go to the face cam. And play for Half Elf Hunter here. Oh, he purified my Hawk, so if he has Igni, we lose. Oak? Okay. Okay. Do the 9, right? Yeah, I do the 9. Is that it? Even if he has Scorch or Igni, he could still be in a good spot here. I mean, look at the points that he needs in this one card. Like, we were a card down, for God's sakes. Yeah, that's not enough. Like, we were a card down. Jesus. Damn, the only thing he actually could have done to win that was Igni. Alright, we're playing against Imperial Formation. Now, Imperial Formation does like to win round 1 and then bleed you. So you have to prevent that from happening. This hand is actually pretty good. I actually really like this hand. This hand is very, very good. We can play for Schuttenbach this round. If need be. And if he gets poisoned, whatever. Then he gets poisoned. He's probably gonna get poisoned though. Yeah, there's the poison. I mean, that was kind of to be expected though. So we're just gonna, I mean, I don't know what I want to do here actually. I don't have Portal in hand, so I'm not actually assured to have it in round 2, which is actually kind of what I want most of the time. I think I'd play Dryad Ranger here. Actually, no, I don't. I'm gonna just play Minor. And try and win uneven. I mean, try not to get smorked here.
Up to it, knaves.
But this is where the smork plays are coming in. This is where it gets a bit awkward. Might have to commit Oak. I don't really want to, but I might have to. Oh, he's actually like full on smorking there. Okay. He's gonna use another boost. Oh my god. Do I use Oak? I think I just use Hawker Smuggler, honestly. I can keep up by a few points here. Like, he's used 2 leader charges and 2 golds. And he's still kind of struggling to get ahead of us. Okay, he's played Defender. Interesting. Staying ahead. Okay, that makes sense. I might have to play for Oak. Actually, no, I could just play for Fav into something. He's played Skellen here? Oh, he needs to use 2 boosts, though. Oh, no, he doesn't. He can stay ahead here. That's a bit annoying. I think I just use Oak. Alright, let's see what this bribery gives him. He needs 20 points here. 2 Oaks does it.
Nothing will stop us.
But losing on even actually isn't too bad. I maybe should have just passed there and just taken the L. But getting bribery out is also kind of good. Alright. He's got a lot of Assimilate though. He just needs 10 here. I mean, he needs 8. Wait, that's not enough though, is it? Huh. Nice. He's gonna use his leader, his last leader charge. Oh, he's actually gonna use his last leader charge. Okay, you know what? I'm out. I'm very... Actually, I could also stay in here, you know? Why not? Which race did I not play yet? Yeah. I think I play my Fav here. Into Dryad Karis. Like, what other cards is he gonna have here? He needs 8 points. Oh my god, okay, get out of here. Thank you very much. GG, my friend. You've played out everything. Thank you very much, sir. What the hell? Round 1. I mean, we've all committed a lot here, but Jesus. Talk about overcommitting. He's his best card. He's used every good card he's had. Right? Like, the only thing left is Morale, right? Well, we don't care about morale. We have like water Broccolon. And if he just plays a card out, he would just smash water and we good. Do I mulligan the chariot? Actually, I don't want to mulligan chariot. I actually don't. I actually kind of like this hand. This is a chill hand. So what does this do? I think I just smash water. I don't care. You might have wanted to force it out of me, but I think that's fine. You might still have Redea though. What? Okay. I guess so.
Humans above, beasts below. I don't know which is worse.
Alright, sure. You gonna use your leader charges now? Because then I might have to do some maths. Okay, so he's passed on that. Nice. Okay, whatever. Sure, dude. So we still have Call, we still have Portal, we still have Leader. We could be good here. We have a card as well. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, we got Call, that's very important for Muirlega. Mulligan this, mulligan this. Oh my god, how do we find the worst? No Portal, that sucks, but whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna just do this. And he's gonna morale it. I don't know, this is so bad. The fact that we found the worst card out of all the cards.
Target acquired.
Alright, there's morale.
Where's the channel?
Yeah. We're gonna lose this to bad draws, aren't we? Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're gonna lose this, aren't we? So next card is 7 plus 5. It's 12 plus 1 is 13.
Beautiful is of fear, but of dangers full.
Wait, why did he choose the poison? Why not choose something that has points? Yeah, I think we might still lose this. Oh wait, do we? I think it's a tie. If he goes for anything other than the poison on Redea, he might have actually won, but he went for poison for some reason. I think he misclicked and thought it was the Purify card. Yeah, that might have been it. So we kind of got lucky there. We're just playing Nilfgaard today. Everyone's just playing Nilfgaard. That's kind of funny. That's ridiculous. I mean, okay, sure. Oh, this matchup's so hard though. Oh my god, can we stop finding this card? I'm really tired of finding Karis every time. It's the most annoying card ever. Guess so.
I spend more time.
Guess we just play for this, right? I'm not gonna trigger this just yet. Yeah, he's gonna poison. He do whatever the hell he wants with it. Just doing this. Okay.
Humans above, beasts below.
Cantarella
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
into a minor. Okay.
Is the ground that
Sure, dude.
riches.
Gonna do this, then trigger the harmony on everything.
We will see who's weak.
Maybe play Hawker Smuggler. I mean, if he doesn't poison this Percival, I'm gonna Hawker Smuggler this, but he's probably gonna poison this Percival. And that puts me at quite a disadvantageous position. Maybe I do. I mean, I only fought for Dryad Karis, right? That's literally, I have my best cards already in hand, so I think I just FOV here. Because it does trigger the harmony as well. I might be a lot of points behind here, actually. Okay. This is where I pass. Now I hope I find, like, Portal. If not, I might have to play Water. I don't like doing that, though. Okay. So, he goes for long round. Interesting. But he plays Van Mortelheim's Servant. That's interesting. So I think he's gonna dry pass, right? Yeah, he's gonna dry pass. Now, do I just smash double Smuggler? I think smashing double Smuggler actually isn't too bad here.
Special prize, just for you, love.
Gives me a lot of carryover here. Gives me like, wait, what was it? 3 plus 2? 5 carryover? That's insane. Okay. I want Portal. Nice! There it is. I think this hand is perfectly fine as it is. We have... Oh yeah, this hand is perfect. I literally shouldn't mulligan here. This is like ideal. So just do this. Smash the Portal. It's an overload, man. It's just an overload of engines. I'm just gonna bribery right now. Just gonna poison. Oh, he's found the poison. That's actually impressive. I mean, it's actually not that impressive. It's like, I think there's like 2 out of some cards that he will get here. Okay, so we just smash the water here, and now we just get a lot of points per turn. Yeah, pretty much. He could still be Shoop. If he's Shoop, he could just go for like, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Do I want like a better poison target for my ranger? I think so, yeah. Play this here. Oh my god. 5 points per turn, 6 points with this now. Jesus. Busted. Absolutely busted. Alright, there's Masquerade Ball. This is where we play the Driado Rangerino. Okay. Lots of tactical decisions going on here. Oh, Redea, baby. Hello, Redea.
The mysteries of this world.
Okay, it's a tactical advantage. I mean, I'm gonna poison this Thirsty Dame. That's all I have to do realistically in this turn. If he purifies, sure, whatever. This Thirsty Dame can grow quite a lot. We have to watch out for Cow Carcass, so that we not overstack the row. We have to play back row from now on. Yeah, we have to play back row from now on. Shoot boy. What you got on me, shoot boy? Damage 3 random units by 3. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually very good. That doesn't really do much though, does it? Look at the point. Look at the points we produce. It's so stupid. Like, we're already up by like crazy amounts. I mean, he has the Masquerade Ball, which is gonna get rid of like 2 of these engines. And as I said, they kill the Weeping Willow, which leaves us space for Oak a lot of the times. Maybe I should have played Hawk first there. Definitely should have played Hawk first.
I shall do as you command.
I think I'm actually just play Hawk for movement. I don't want to stack this front row too much because of the Rot Tosser.
Out of the way, rabble!
Okay. This Dryad Karis is so bad. I think I'm just gonna play it very late. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this Mata. I don't think he's able to kill this. He's already exhausted all of his Masquerade Ball ticks. Oh, he has another Shoop. Oh yeah, he has another Shoop because he has sired it back. That's pretty good. Apply random road to effect. Oh god, this could be pretty bad. Okay, it's just a fog. Just a 6-point fog. Nothing special. He's got 2 Shoops. That's kind of cute. Okay, I guess I undoom the Rowdy Dwarf and give him a nice little Vincent target there. This is why I hate the Karis. It's so like, against Nilfgaard, it's really bad. Alright, that's actually pretty. Oh no, he's gonna obviously tactical advantage it. Okay, I mean, we can still hit it with Oak. That's fine by me. Look at the points. Just look at the points. Like, yeah, I mean, 37 points. Like, he's got 7, so he needs 30 points still, I guess. Do you have 30 points? Is Igni even? Igni is not even 30 points here. Like, how are you supposed to win against this? You just don't. You just lose. This deck just overwhelms you. Alright, as you just saw, 4 games, 4 wins. 3 against Nilfgaard for some reason. I don't know why everyone's playing Nilfgaard today. 1 against Scoia'tael. That one we won pretty easily as well. So, yeah, it's just this deck is so ridiculous. Like, if you lose round 1, and in round 2 they bleed you and you have Portal in hand, it's actually like, I don't think it's actually possible for you to lose because it's just so ridiculous. The weakest matchup might be an R, but that's what Portal is there for. So Portal baits out things like Philippa or like Siege so that you can play Water of Broccolon. You might have to use like, you might have to go very hard on Northern Realms if they bleed you. You might have to actually like commit some pretty hard cards to actually not get overwhelmed by their control options. So yeah, this deck is probably the epitome of this meta. It's ridiculously busted. It's ridiculously strong. It's very easy to climb up with. So if you're in very low ranks, do try this deck out. It really only has 1, 2, 3, 4 legendaries in it. Like 4 legendaries and the deck can get you to like pro rank very easily. Like, it got me to pro rank like super fast. Like, I wasn't playing a lot this season and then I just like went back on this deck because I built it like a long time ago just to make fun of it. And then I just realized how busted it was. I mean, if you're a Scoia'tael main, you should definitely build this variant of Harmony because It is a lot easier to play than regular Harmony because there's just such a simple game plan to it. Like, losing round 1 isn't too bad. Just don't lose round 1 on even. That's literally all you have to do. You can also try and win round 1 if you want to. Against something like Precision Strike, you have to win round 1. You just have to know against who you want to win the games. Against Northern Realms, you obviously want to win round 1. Against Precision Strike, you obviously want to win round 1. Against Nilfgaard, it really doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't, trust me. Against Nilfgaard, this deck always beats Nilfgaard. I don't think I've lost to Nilfgaard. I think I've lost like 2 times to Nilfgaard out of like 30 games against it. So yeah, I mean, you also saw in the gameplay that we really overwhelmed Nilfgaard. So yeah, that is the deck. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Make sure to check it out and make the meta more toxic than it already is. So let's go. Toxic meta Gwent. Let's go, everybody. Let's get to where it's supposed to be at its ultimate toxicity. And yeah, I'm sorry everyone that I just did this. Yeah, but this deck's it's ridiculous. It just is, and I just had to make a video around it because it got me to pro rank. So content is content, and busted is busted, and Harmony is most definitely busted. So if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more Gwent content, and I'll see you very soon.
Busted.